In this episode, I'll be sharing with you 5 garden trends that are hot for 2022. Welcome everyone to this episode of the AskJasonGelios Show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I appreciate you tuning into this episode where I will be sharing with you the top 5 garden trends. This is according to Atlas Ceramics. They create the Garden Trends Index, which I guess is a big deal out there. And it's in no way any endorsement of them, but this is where this information came from. So it's highly reliable. And by the way, they have pulled this information from Google searches and social media posts, searches, things like that. They've also surveyed a bunch of people, so pretty interesting. So before I dive into this content though, if you could do me a favor, if you haven't done this already, and follow me on social media, that those links are in the description below. And be sure to visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. You fill out that pop-up to receive a new episode in your email once a week. So, top 5 garden trends, okay? First one, this one surprises me, and it's garden gnomes, right? So, those little, actually, I'll throw up a photo here, but basically garden gnomes, right? They were hot. And actually in 2021, according to Atlas Ceramics, garden gnomes jumped from the top 5 spot to the number 1 spot for 2022 compared to 2021. So I don't know, people love garden gnomes. They're okay, I guess. I don't know if they bring good luck or whatnot, but I guess they're pretty cool. Number 2, urban gardening. So, you see people refurbishing automotive tires, and they put plants in the middle of it, they lay it on the ground. Urban items, think metal items, anything that would be used elsewhere in the urban environment there. Apparently that's a trend, to have those items in your garden. I'm not a fan of that. I think it looks, I don't know, dingy. Unless you're using those barrels. There are certain items, but for the most part, urban gardening, I don't know. But it made the number 2 list, okay? Number 3, pergolas. Pergolas, yeah. Those gazebos, those are really cool, actually. I'll throw up another picture here, but basically they are really cool awning style structures that go on patios or even on your land. In specific areas, you put chairs in them, things like that. They're really cool, and it's no surprise that it's on the top 5 garden trends list. I thought it would have been higher. I thought it would have been, number 1, quite honestly, especially considering how sales have skyrocketed for these things. But no, it's number 3. Number 4, bird baths. This is on a personal note, this is actually something that I want to put in my own yard because, we have a lot of birds in our yard. Because we have larger trees and things like that. My neighbors have bigger trees, and what's cool is the birds come around, and of course they like my pool for some reason, but I'd like to put a bird bath in between my 2 large trees. So bird baths were number 4 on the top 5 list for garden trends. I don't know, I think they're really cool, and it helps out the birds. So any way you can help them out, that's great. Number 5, outdoor rugs and tiles. I think this is cool, and I don't know why it's not higher on the list, but it is on the top 5 list for garden trends. And that, outdoor rugs where you put them on a hot patio, because stamped concrete and all that gets really hot. I'm not sure if exposed aggregate gets hot, but I do know stamped concrete tends to get really hot if it's in the sun for a long period of time. So you have these outdoor rugs. You can put them in certain areas. You can put them underneath a patio table or underneath a pergola, like I mentioned earlier. So I don't know, some cool stuff. Oh, and then people too are adding tile. I'm not sure how that would look. I don't really see that often, if at all, but tile in your backyard. Well, actually, I guess that would be, those big blocks that you can walk on. So yeah, I have seen that, actually, to retract what I was saying. The tiles, 2x2, That's right. Or you're even, a foot by foot, and you lay them out at, for a walkway or whatnot. Those are pretty cool, but they do get hot. So the outdoor rug, absolutely, put that on your patio and save your feet, especially if you're out there barefoot, whether you're going through your yard or you're going in your pool, that would come in handy. So these are just, the top 5 garden trends that I wanted to share with you. Just actually kind of a quick episode, but do you have something that is in your garden that you absolutely love and it's not on this list? Or do you have any of these items in your list? Go ahead and share in the comments below. And again, be sure to visit my website, allabouttherealestate.com. Fill out that pop-up form to receive a new episode in your email once a week, as well as follow me on social media and share your thoughts. Again, please, I want to hear from you. Your questions fuel my show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I appreciate you watching.